Hey guys, I'm going to go over the Cold War review sheets. It looks like this. I think it was shared in with your unit packet, unless you got a paper copy and then it's separate. So we're actually going to go over questions 1 through 9 really quick. We'll work on this throughout the week. Number 1, what is the term used by Churchill to describe the areas now under Soviet control? And that's talking about Iron Curtain. And if you've already watched the video going over notes, you should know that. This goes question by question by what your notes have as a way to review what you're learning. Number 2, what is the theory put forth by George Kennan that we should try to stop the spread of communism? And that's talking about containment. Containment for number 2. Number 3, the official policy of giving aid to nations in order to prevent communism. So the key word here is policy. So when it says policy, it's talking about the Truman Doctrine. And then when it says plan, it's talking about the Marshall Plan, which is number 4. Number 4 says, what is the plan to help Europe rebuild from the war while at the same time preventing communist influence? We're trying to prevent countries from falling to communism. So that was the Marshall Plan, to actually give supplies versus just wait on them to get the money and wait to have it shipped and all that fun stuff. So 3 is Truman Doctrine and 4 is Marshall Plan. Number 5, the first great challenge of the Cold War began when the Soviets blocked access to this city, and that is Berlin. And number 6 says, how did the U.S. respond to that? And that was the Berlin airlift, where we dropped 2 million tons of supplies. Number 7, the National Security Act of 1947 helped create this agency, which would be responsible for intelligence about other nations, and that is the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. Number 8, this group was formed after the war as a defensive alliance of Western Europe, Canada, and the U.S., and that is NATO, NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And number 9 is where we're going to stop for today. Number 9 says, this was the name of the communist alliance that was formed by the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, and that is the Warsaw Pact. And it's also SEATO, the Southeastern Atlantic Treaty Organization, but it's talking about the Warsaw Pact. All right, so stop there for number 9, and we'll pick back up for the rest tomorrow.